It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. We'll get a look at the UC Berkeley alum Jaylen Brown tonight, another talented wingman from this year's class. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, I was surprised that he actually came out this year, but he's come into the league because he's physically ready. I mean, this guy has the body of Adonis. You know what Adonis is, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Greek god. That's one of my favorite characters.
The Greek god of basketball.
No question. But physically, I think he's ready for it. Now it's just about being mentally prepared for the game.
Well, let me tell you why I like Uptown Jaylen Brown. If he can get his jump a little more consistent, he can be an offensive machine. Because you know why? He has speed and strength.
That's a great combination, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's why you brought it up. That does it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Uptown Brown.
Town.
Send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Brett Brown.
Guys told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. They said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from these players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
Thank you, David. 2 sharp-shooting teams at night, Chris. Long-range shooting on display for sure.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, it's never more critical than it is today. I mean, the old-school folks might not like it, but the three-point barrages when you come into games, you ain't as well.
Good point. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Look at the 76ers starting group. Jahlil Okafor is out there with the machine. Then there's baddest one, and it's the Beast, and it's the bodyguard, and at the point guard position.
And they can't allow him to open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Hit by Horford. Passes it to Brent. Hit by Horford. 6 to shoot. Bradley can't get it to go. Bodyguard. The machine passes to Bannister. Here's the Beast. Rebound Boston. They put up a nice run against Utah last time out.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Man, their strategy worked to perfection. Guys were getting great looks and then finishes.
Yeah, good job. They're taking it right at it.
Chris, for the Celtics, a depth of talent, great coach, but they admit they've been looking to get that transcendent player to take them to the next level.
Well, I know this for a fact. You can go a long way with chemistry and depth, but it's tough to win it all without a superstar player or two. You know this front office will continue to be aggressive, looking to position themselves for a run at an 18 championship.
The first. So much coach Brad Stevens, a big believer, Chris, in keeping things as simple as he can for the player.
And very focused. When all was able to take over, he showed the players the numbers of where the team had to get better. Just as important, he showed them how thin a margin separated them from being the top seed or missing the playoffs completely. That breeds confidence, but also focus. They realize how every play matters.
Here's Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just the real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten a rebound off that.
And the basket by Horford.
When he gets it in close, Al Horford is one of the best, one of the premier finishers in this league.
And the best of the beast. Crowder with the steal. From about 19 feet. And again, Boston converted.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
That's what happens when you play good defense, instant offense on the break.
Here's Gaddis one. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thomas sets a screen for Brent. For the three. Catching the tray. And there's fans up going there. His first point taken in the new goal.
Successful. Starting out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way to start.
It's good.
Man, so confident offensively. He's helping dictate the pace of it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson to screen. Outside Brent. He dishes it to Horford. And he gets the first spinning on one cross. Horford's got 6.
Oh, how about Horford there showing the jump shot. More of a set shot, really, but at his size, he can get it off.
Pass to the machine. Here's Gaddis one. Guarded by Brent. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of this.
And that one misses. The NBA season can be a growing curse, especially in the meat of it, like right now. How do you stay sharp during these dog days of the season, or the middle of the season?
That's a great question, Kevin. You just got to stay focused. Whether that is how you eat, how you focus, or whether that's how you stay off of your feet. You just want to make sure you stay mentally sharp, and a lot of that is hanging around your family and friends as well, making sure that you stay around those that love you to keep you pumped up.
Great points.
Usually that'll be trip to the line for him. Rarely do you see that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Three-pointer. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Gaddis one. The 76ers again. Can't hit it.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Well, it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
Now here's Thomas. Boy, he was something else against these defenders.
And that's what Coach Tony Bradley crafting his game to excel in the catch and shoot.
Gaddis one. Pass it to the beast. Takes a 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down on the burst.
And here's Bradley. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Horford, no luck.
Really surprised he clanked out. He makes those on the regular.
Here's the machine against Philadelphia.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
Well, when you get buckets, you have great recognition, and that was great recognition right there by him to see he had a mismatch. He exploited it flawlessly.
Horford kicks to Bradley. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Out to the right wing. movement here by the 76ers. Wiley pulls it in.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side.
This is the Bradley. Pass to Horford. Kicks it to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. The bodyguard passes to Bannister. Stolen by Thomas. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Passes it to the bodyguard. The pass to the Beast. On the wing. And the jumper falls for him. The Beast's got 8 points. And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
And coach may need to revisit his play calling because it feels more like the other team is anticipating their every move.
Checked in for Boston.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 12th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
Boston with the ball. 4-point game. He kicks it to Horford. Back to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Baddest one. Passes to the Beast. Here's Baddest one. Lets it go with the 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Oh man, that makes 4 of 5 shots. He really has gotten off to a terrific start in his first quarter.
Thomas with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the score. And it's Horford with the extra.
Oh, you can't forget about Horford. I mean, carving out space inside of him.
Here's the bodyguard to the right side. Here's Baddest one. Against that one drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 7. Now here's Brent. He has 5. Inside Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Back to Bradley. That's tipped.
Tonight, he's going to want to remember just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's the bodyguard. And shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Crowder. Boston's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. And it's good. He put his feet on the hook and shields the defender.
That's what I'm talking about. Pick and roll basketball. That's why it's a staple in the NBA and has been. He's better at it in this league than Thomas.
Here's the Beast. Turned an outstanding game against Minnesota. Okafor, the pass to the Machine. Hits the 3-point bomb. The Machine's got 7.
Smart idea. Immediately shoots over the smaller defender before helping him.
Thomas kicks to Horford. Puts it up from 12. No good that time. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, Chris, we're seeing around the NBA, from the Warriors to the Spurs, with so many, the value of great passing from all 5 positions, but especially the front court. In your opinion, what advantages does a big man have as a playmaker?
Well, the big man has many advantages. One, if he's a beast on the post like he should be, Kevin, he should be drawing double teams. And what does that allow? That means that there are 3 on 4 on the rest of the play. 3 defensive players against 4 offensive players. And if he swings that ball quickly, just let the mathematics alone do the trick, and you move that ball and you'll have an advantage. What else does it do? Sometimes the player is taller. He can see over the defense and maybe attack from angles that shorter players can't do. And third, what does it do? Big guys on defense are not used to playing outside of the free throw line defensively. And so therefore your defender may not be as strong and therefore get his hands on deflections and things that you may see happening from guards. So yeah, you're right. The big fellas that have always been some of the best players in the post have been some of the best passers. And right now you're seeing that in order to be in the game, you're going to have to make your teammates better and not just be an endless hole in there when they throw the ball to you.
Great perspective. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Jay Crowder. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Now here's Smart. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Green gets it to go.
It's almost as if both teams are in his own.
You know what can miss so far? Both teams are really clicking on offense.
Marcus Smart, a combo guard. He hasn't really established himself yet as a big-time scorer or a playmaker. But you know what, Chris? You ask his coaches, and he finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, he sure does. He's a rugged defender. He's also one of the best rebounding guards in this league, especially on the offensive glass.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that one falls for Smart.
And we see Marcus Smart is still developing as an offensive player at the NBA level. But he gets onto the court with his intimidating defensive presence.
Rodriguez is checked in for the bodyguard. He doesn't get the second one. And Smart at 6'4", 220, sometimes a hot temper, Chris. He makes you feel him when he's covering.
That's his size and short. But he's also quick. He fights through screens as well as any player in this league. Plays the game with tremendous effort.
The 76ers shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. NBA defenses have changed pretty dramatically since the league stopped enforcing man-to-man as the only strategy. What do you see from that change?
I see from that change guys kind of losing their skill one-on-one, having to score because they aren't used to playing against true defenses. I think sometimes it's a cop-out for the defense. I think the NBA is a different league. I think the NBA are the best players in the world, and therefore you should be able to guard your man one-on-one. I think that rule may have been put in place so that coaches can hide defenders on their team that can't play defense but yet still keep them as an integral part of the team on offense on the other end. So I'm definitely not a big fan of it, but hey, it's a rule, and if I were a coach, I'd definitely use it if I saw fit. It's just so hard to rebound on defense, so easy for the offense to rebound because you can't see. You have to communicate that much more, but hey, if you're playing against a team that is shooting the lights out and you want to stop penetration sometimes, that may be the way to go, but not a big fan of the design.
Good on the triple. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Now the dish to Covington. Three-pointer. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, hit them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
Green, no luck.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Embiid. It's held in by Brown.
No one can blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
Now Smart feeds it to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Zeller, he hangs in there and cashes in for second chance points. Zeller's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, a smart man knows his skills. Zeller staying around the rim for the second effort.
Rodriguez outside. Back to Covington. The three. A shot off that time.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Got a nice unselfish play from Zeller. Finding the open man.
The 76ers leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Took him no time at all on that one. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Unselfish speed. The bounce pass being used to perfection.
And here's Smart. Hit by Zeller. Smart with the ball. Now the feed to Zeller. And there's the 3-second violation. Over to the left wing. 1 second left. And misses where the card had gone in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers on top, leading by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks locked in his stockpile.
I know he's feeling real good about his decision. He's one of the bright coaching stars in our league.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Yeah, and starting off with a nice rhythm. He is snowball. They're looking kind of invincible right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's go to the line. As the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Celtics. On out there with Johnson. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Green. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Noel after the basket by Boston. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. The NBA game, we know a physical test. The best athletes in the world. Just a long 82-game season. It takes a lot of toughness. Who are some of the guys you think are some of the toughest in the game?
I mean, come on, look at Tony Allen. You know, he definitely gets physical. He likes to bang down low. Tristan Thompson, DeAndre Jordan, guys that kind of are the offensive linemen of the team, doing a lot of their dirty work, getting no credit.
Great analogy. The first free throw is good. Smart. And the Celtics making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Olynyk. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. He dishes it to Thomas. Just 5 in the clock. And they pick up 2.
Maybe they ain't coming small packages, Kevin. I mean, Thomas just continuing to finish through the pocket.
Isaiah Thomas at 5'9", one of the shortest players in the NBA.
Now look, he used to hang from a chin-up bar at his home hoping to get taller. He'd go to the doctor and he'd ask for a prediction on how tall he'd become. When he got the answer, he'd break down in tears on the ride home. But in time, he embraced it. And he put a chip on his shoulder to prove himself ever since.
On the free throw, no good.
When you look at Isaiah Thomas, I think when it's all said and done, he'll go down as one of the all-time great scorers under 6 feet in history. I mean, you might say he's already there.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
Oh, and the Yonas work down on the boards, hoping the team maximize the number of possessions.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga. Maybe the closest person we've seen to Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about 7-footers who can space the floor.
Well, he's a 7-footer now, but he grew up playing guard before he had that late growth spurt. You just don't find many players of his size with that kind of shooting and fluidity with the ball. I think his agility and his size is probably the most underrated aspect to his game.
The first one falls.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
Jake Crowder's checked in for Boston. Then for the 76ers, the Machines checked in for Noel. The Beast comes in for Robert Covington. And baddest one subbed in for T.J. McConnell. He's perfect from the line this time. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to a close, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. I praise him indeed, fellas."
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you.
Better get your money's worth with Marcus Smart. I mean, that stuff won't take you.
Horford checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Boston shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Smart.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 5. There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound.
He's the answer to the net during the second half after hitting one.
Well, good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to the Beast. For the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Smart dishes to Thomas. Pass to Horford. Got a piece of it. To the left side wing. Takes it from 10. And he hits the jump shot. 6 points for baddest one. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Smart. Outside Thomas. Lost it 5. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The Machine's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. shoots the three. That's in the tray. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And you know that's something they've discussed coming into tonight. How can we take care of the basketball, push the action, but remain disciplined?
Checked in for Philadelphia. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Boston.
And you see not a lot of corner threes. The defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Here's the beast. He's got to love it. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, you just got to keep feeding him the ball. Everything he shoots has been gold so far.
Celtics trail by 12. Now Bradley. Thomas a string. Bradley passes to Thomas. Boston. No good that time either.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
But it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
Here's the beast. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Good on the shot.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Sometimes you get into a zone for a few games, and the basket seems as if it's wide as the ocean.
And Boston has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Celtics passing it around. Here's Thomas. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's the beast. The bodyguard passes to the beast. Lets it go with the three. And Boston with the rebound. They've been looking at a sick offensive look.
And they need a bucket in a big way here for the game to come.
Superb recognition by Crowder. Catch the D by surprise with an effective pull-up jumper, catching them sleeping for just a second and cashing in.
The beast passes to the machine. Here's Bannis one, defended by Crowder. And here is Okafor, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Recognizing the size mismatch, pulls up for mid-range, easy money.
Kick by Horford. Thomas dishes to Crowder. Unloads from 13. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All right, and Crowder working to get more arc on his shot. I mean, served him well there with the defense closing in.
Over to the wing. The machine passes to the beast. Here's Bannis one. Hands it from downtown. Bannis one's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Johnson the screen. Thomas kicks to Horford. Heads out of bounds. And stay was last touch by Okafor. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The 76ers, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Pick by Horford. Bradley kicks to Crowder. Dishes it to Johnson. You got the advantage there off the pick and took it right here.
Stays with it. And Johnson able to finish the play. That's just outstanding.
First personal foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brown in for Jay Crowder. Well, Celtics shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And Jay Crowder at 6'6", 6'7", not the tallest guy at the forward spot, but he is solid.
So true. Everybody needs a perimeter player who can deal with those strength matchups. Crowder is physical. He doesn't back down from anybody. He's a difference maker on that defensive end.
Second team foul. For Philadelphia, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Taking 2 shots. First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So he gets them both. Here's Thomas. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Kicks it to Brown. In the corner, Bradley with it. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that push.
2 quick fouls. That's bad news for him. He has to keep his hands to himself until halftime.
It's his first trip to the line.
Avery Bradley. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I mean, and at 6'3", Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
And so Bradley nails both of them. And we're seeing more and more coaches, Chris, taking on a dual role as both head coach and director of basketball operations, being their own general manager. About 5 teams with that arrangement. More to come with that. What do you think?
Well, I think if you're a coach and you prove that you can handle that responsibility, yes. I don't think it is something for the weary of heart. You take on more responsibility, but I do think, though, it gives you more power as a coach because now you just start sitting guys down or the threat of the bench isn't your only help. Also, the threat of the trade can help and give guys, coaches that much more power too. So I don't know if we'll see it as much as you think because it may be a conflict of interest at times there, but I think for the best ones and for the good ones or for the ones that earn the trust of their teams, you see that.
Very good point. So it's Boston now. Philadelphia able to drain the fruit. Ripped away. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
Brown wide open, he fired. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Okafor. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Okafor's got 6.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, some people call it front running, but as the league continues to expand, their confidence continues to soar right now.
Now here's Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And a beautiful 2-way game for him, blocking a couple of shots, giving the opponent something to think about.
Here's Brown. They get it again. Zeller. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Avery Bradley. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thomas. And that one falls for Zeller.
Well, you got to credit his work ethic. Tyler Zeller has improved dramatically year after year. I mean, he's now very capable of starting center in this league.
Passes to the machine. Here's the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Celtics trail by 18. Smart with the ball. And the pass to Olynyk. They kick it out to Green. And they come right back with their own three-point. He's got 10.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, get them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
Now here's Okafor. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Okafor's got 6 in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Smart dishes to Olynyk. Picked by Zeller. Feeds it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. To the wing right side. The bodyguard passes to Battiston. He kicks to Okafor. Here's the machine. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An ideal start for him from the field. I mean, he hasn't missed a thing yet.
Now here's Smart. The dish to Zeller. Hot loose. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's going to be a 3-second ball.
Now let's get a quick look at the numbers for the machine. Third in field goal percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
Inside, here's Green. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Green's got 12.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Battiston. Here's the beast. Here's Battiston. He's covered by Brown. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's the feed to Green. The screen from Brown. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Good. Green picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Kelly Olynyk. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the beast. 15 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb.
Again, yet another shot to build on his impressive first quarter.
Now Smart. Screen by Olynyk. And the wide open shot from Green. Can't capitalize on the good screen. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers lead by 19. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, let's go to you. Your opinion on their game so far.
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is ODA. Over.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
Celebrate. We're the best.
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say to the Beast? An impressive effort here today.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
A guy who typically struggles from distance, but the defense gave him too many open looks. Let him build up his confidence.
Celtics trail by 19, so on the floor for Philadelphia. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then it's Robert Covington and it's McConnell in at the 2.
He's got every trick in the book around him. Thomas with the English off the glass, double clutches, up and unders, you name it. One of my favorite players to watch is Isaiah Thomas. So creative offensively. He can shoot with deep range, and despite standing just 5'9", he's one of the best paint finishers in the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is giving way to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change. He said, "It's what I do. I'm a big that likes to set screens and roll." Evan, with his combination of range and finishing inside, become one of the best at it in the game.
Very efficient, D.A. Thanks. Covington inside the line. Here's Noel. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Noel's got 7 points in the game.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
I mean, it just goes to show the lack of effort on their part. Their opponents simply want this game more than them right now.
We talk about Thomas's creativity. Isaiah with the array of shots that he possesses.
Now look, he's small, but he actually looks for contact in there. Among the league leaders in free throw attempts. He's able to contort and lean. He uses every trick in the book to create space to get his shot inside.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 7. And the shot is good. Helping him up around the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that's just a terrific way to begin this half. They are 3 for 4 and getting high percentage looks at the basket.
Covington with the bucket. The Celtics trail by 18. And here is Thomas. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knocks it loose and stolen by Horford. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Stolen away. Rodriguez with it. Now Thomas defending. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Oh, great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot from 12. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Horford kicks to Crowder. Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Kick by Horford. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Rodriguez with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's good. 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you asking me? The defense has been garbaggio. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent. And they're taking full advantage of it.
Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Take a look at the shot chart.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Boston with the ball. They trail by 18. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Pass to Horford. Takes the 13-footer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Noel dishes to Embiid. Rodriguez outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Noel. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Nerlens Noel, right, an exceptional defender, but his offensive game is still a great work in progress.
Yeah, they're trying to develop his free throw shot, and I think they're hoping his elbow jumper improves along with it. He can already pass and slash from the high post, and if he gets that jumper going, he'll have the makings of a triple threat.
That's good from Noel. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Now, when you think about Amir Johnson, the last ever prep to pro draftee. Now, look, he was taken out of high school with the 56th pick by the Pistons back in 2005. Learning from the vets on that squad, he learned how to win.
Thomas passes to Horford. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Embiid. And we're not used to thinking of 11-year vets still having room to grow, but you know what, Chris? That might be the case with Amir Johnson.
Well, it's interesting. I played with Amir, always a great athlete with high energy, great motor, but he's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game, despite being that highly effective player. That could mean he's had a lot of tread left on those tires.
Free throw drops for Al Horford.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I'll tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
Thompson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for T.J. McConnell. So Horford gets 2. The 76ers leading by 17. Rodriguez passes to Curry. Rodriguez outside. Right wing. There's Noel. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Boston, they've gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Thomas kicks to Horford. Now here's Crowder. 9 points in the game so far. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Al Horford. Will be at the line shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Boston making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. Okafor is checked in for Philadelphia. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Noel. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 16. Rodriguez passes to Holmes. He dishes it to Okafor. Here's Crowder. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
Oh, they really made a mess of that one. That really should have been an easy basket.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Curry. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Isn't that when you use your other skills like your mindset? That's just a high basketball IQ play right there. He knew he was no match inside. So what did he do? He pulled his defender out farther from the hoop.
Controls the rebound. Puts it up and in.
I love his effort so far. It's scoring at a consistent clip. Unfortunately, though, the team remains well behind.
Rodriguez passes to Holmes. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Olynyk. Celtics trail by 16. Outside Crowder. Screen by Olynyk. Bradley, no one around him. Good on the triple. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, 3-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively is incredible.
Holmes. And Boston with the rebound. Crowder's got his third rebound tonight. The teardrop falls in. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he's calm and slow.
Rodriguez passes to Holmes. A fader. That shot, no good. Excellent D from Thomas. Crowder kicks to Horford. Okafor with the steal. Dishes it to Curry. Launches a three. Rebound by the Celtics. Olynyk's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bradley, that's for 2. Pulled the shot away, but the bounce goes his way. Bradley's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Passes it to Holmes. Feeds away. It doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Hit by Horford. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that's the part of Horford's game that doesn't garner much attention. Great at setting screens to screen open his team.
Holmes finishes the Thompson. Shot to stop the drought. Hits the 3-point bomb. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against
Big time play.
And he found the perfect
10. Thompson kicks to Curry. And that one comes up a bit short. Boston's Ronnie Weston conducted 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. This against Rodriguez. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The best of all. Thompson against Brown. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. The 76ers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. And it's Okafor missing.
Yeah, because I just pursued that whole thing.
Rodriguez against Thomas. Kicks to Olynyk. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Randle against Curry. Randle gets to Thomas. 1:57 left in the third. Feeds to Horford. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. It's good.
He score around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
Thompson outside. Back to Rodriguez. Picked by Okafor. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Horford. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable. As a result, they got the stop they needed. You have to extend the defense there, unless you want him to punish you repeatedly from beyond the arc.
Now Thomas, he's got 13. And he was hit in the lane there, and he gets the second ball. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the 2 leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these folks. The 76ers, number 1. In 4th, the Celtics.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
Thompson, left side. Crowder with the steal. Bradley, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Horford.
Oh, man, Horford, I mean, getting loose out there, having a game for himself offensively.
Right side Curry. A through ball. A rebound by the Celtics. Olynyk got his 6th rebound on the night. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas dishes to Horford. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, and Horford doesn't always shoot a lot of free throws for a star big man. You'd like to see him getting that respect from the official.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And the first one at the line is good.
After being a little hesitant in the first, he looked much more intent on getting himself to the strike.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's the beast. 18 points for him. There's Noel. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as
performance, putting the team on his back and taking them right across the finish line. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Piece by piece, chip away. See if you can't, next time we get together, have it down a few.
Brad Stevens reminding his guys, you still have time to get where you want to be. Just take it one possession at a time.
Well, he wants them to relax. I mean, there are going to be ups and downs over the course of a game. Just breathe and play.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The 76ers leading by 9. Smart is out there with Green. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Zeller. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Johnson's in the game for the Celtics. Good. Count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
No good. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics trail by 11. Smart passes to Zeller. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closer. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Shot by Zeller, no good. The 76ers shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Here's the beast. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Counting, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Brown.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown, going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Here's the beast. Here's the machine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 11. And here's Smart. Zeller setting the pick for Smart. The dish to Green. Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Battiston. Clock at 6. First one falls for Avery Bradley. He's checked in for Green. Both shots good from the strike. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Smart kicks to Johnson. And stolen by Noel. Passes it to Battiston. Fires it up. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Smart. That one drops for him. The Machine's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Hit by Zeller. Back to Smart. Cuts off the pass. Here's baddest one. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 18. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson the screen. Here's Bradley. And just miss after miss right now.
You can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Oh, man, this is when the coach gives you the whistle and needs to settle these guys down. Don't worry about the run. Go one possession at a time.
Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. No good on that one. Philadelphia leading by 18. To the paint. Stolen by Smart. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Johnson sends the screen for Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Showing his race. Smart.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the best of the machine. Here's the beast. There's a screen by Noel. Sinks the triple. And that's now 21 points for the beast.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Bradley kicks to Johnson. Here's Zeller. And the rejection by Noel. Here's baddest one. Again, Philadelphia.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to a good shot.
Celtics trail by 20. Smart with the ball. Picked by Zeller. Smart dishes to Zeller. And stolen by Noel. 76ers moving the ball around. They grabbed their own miss from outside the arc. That shot, no good. The Celtics are drawing 2 of 7 from the field, and what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. From 12 feet out, that one a 10 off on the right butt, dropped in for it. And it's 7 points for Tyler Zeller. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Boston. Jay Crowder comes in for Brown. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Robert Covington's checked in for the Machine. Rashawn Holmes comes in for the Beast. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for baddest one. And it's Seth Curry in for the bodyguard. McConnell gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 21.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there, just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
Now here's Smart. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup.
Here's Covington. It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brent. The feed now to Smart. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Olynyk can't hit.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Curry shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Smart kicks to Bradley. And with digital distribution, so many more fans getting access, Chris, to the NBA than ever before. It's had a big impact on the game, don't you think?
Oh, I love it. For a guy like me that travels all the time, and spends probably 50% of my week on an airplane, I love that. Watch the games live, and I just, the only thing I'm mad about, Kevin, is that I didn't have this when I was a kid to be able to see this. You know how many events I had to go to with my mom and miss those Piston games? I wish I would have been able to have a mobile device at that time to watch those games.
Yes. Al Horford checked in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Smoke. It's Bradley on the wing. He feeds it to Thomas. Poked away. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Holmes. Embiid, the pass to Holmes. Goes back up. Yes, that goes in.
Heads up, aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hit by Horford. Here's Thomas, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
Oh, just a master at getting into the body of defenders and shot blockers. Thomas knows how to draw those whistles.
Shooting for Boston, Isaiah Thomas will be at the line shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Chris, every year we see less and less of the classic 20 and 10 big men. You average 20 points and 10 rebounds for your career. Why do you think we're seeing less big hit those benchmarks?
You know what? I really don't know. I can't even act like I do, Kevin. That was a different time, and I look at these kids now and I watch them play, and I'm in awe, and I admire their skill sets, and so I'm really not sure about that. Tell me stay focused on what you can do, so I'm glad I stayed focused on hitting the boards and trying to get our team to get some wins.
Well said. Here's Embiid following the score by Avery Bradley.
A mix-up defensively. No one contested the shooter on that play.
Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely to the wing right side. Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know what? And not a bad foul there. Johnson, an excellent finisher inside.
Shooting for Boston, Amir Johnson will be at the line shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. You look around the NBA, Chris, at all the head coaches, a lot of new names. Why do you think teams are still looking for fresh faces on the bench? Guys that may not have the big name that get the head coaching jobs?
Well, I think because guys want to see something new. I think sometimes you get to see a guy's personality or situation may perceive itself as far as for a coach. And so, a lot of times people just kind of want to start things off with a clear slate their way and have the loyalty of a guy that's only coached for their team. And for some it works, for some it doesn't. But once again, it's only one championship to go around a year.
Well said. Rejected by Crowder.
Big defensive play by Crowder, stuffing him out.
Johnson the screen. Puts Thomas outside. And he's good on the free ball. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can tell he's getting a feel for his shot in the second half.
The 76ers leading by 18. McConnell kicks to Covington. Pass to Embiid. Here's Holmes. And count it. 2-pointer for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Rodriguez is checked in for Seth Curry. And that one misses. The Celtics have gone to the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
I mean, they just look totally disengaged out there. Seems like they've given up on this one.
Covington. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
There's Thomas at the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound. Holmes gets to Rodriguez. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Now timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 22. 1:56 left in the game. Chris, you came up through college at Michigan, and in the NBA, you were an offensive force at all times at a lot of different positions. More times than not, always the first option. Is the mindset you need to have to be the lead guy in offense for a team different than if you're a contributor? Can you make the switch from contributor to lead guy?
You know, that's a good question. I think it's different for every player. For me, even later in my career when I couldn't contribute as much, I only still had the mentality of the lead contributor. So for me, I think the biggest thing is you need to know your skill set. And if you know who you are, if you know how you play, if you know how you can dominate what you can and can't do, then you're the best type of player. And for me, I think that's where I serve myself best. And so, you know, I wanted to be dominant in all type of ways. And so it was scoring, it was rebounding, and it was passing. And so if you have a bad night in one of those categories, you can still be dominant in those other areas. And so for me, you always want to have the attitude that you're the best competitor on the team, regardless of what your role is.
Yeah, great perspective. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Olynyk dishes to Green. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And how about Olynyk, the presence of mind to finish the play, even after the foul?
Chris, when you think about what you've been able to accomplish throughout your life to this point, aside from your NBA career, what have been some of your most fulfilling experiences?
You know what? I think my charities. I think working with people in the cities that I've played with and in my home of Detroit and trying to help and give back in some of those ways. I think sports-wise, of course, it's high school titles, playing in college with my boys. And personally, art-wise, I would have to say being a producer and producing 2 songs for Nas, one of the greatest rappers that ever, you know, walked the face of this earth. And so being able to produce 2 songs on an album like that, just a great feel. So for me, that's been one of me to share those passions and talk about them. But you know, I definitely would say charity and arts, two big passions in my account.
Well said.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for the Beast.
His fingerprints are all over this man. He was so focused in this game, and that focus never wavered at either end of the floor. He has played as complete of a game as you could ask for.
Here's McConnell. And Thompson kicks to Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the 76ers lead by 19. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Zeller. Nice pass. Comes to the back perfectly for the layup.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck.
Over in the corner, Green unloads, and it's Boston with another. Rodriguez passes to Thompson. Here's Embiid. Offline with the baseline jumper. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player of the game, the Beast.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' hearts, you could have heard a pin drop in there. Listen, ting. See what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
He had a field day from downtown. He had 4 3-pointers. He did it with efficiency. Plus, his threat on the perimeter created opportunities for everyone else.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, don't you?
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.